Okay, so they've gone for peace. The Mamluks are bankrupt. I do wonder if it's worth just giving the Ottomans that piece of land there. I mean, how much are they willing to give me for it? There's the real question. Okay, well, they're too overextended to want it, so I should check that out another day. We'll knock down that music just a bit. Tricky thing to do. Maybe I should get a better music player than Music Bee, but I do love it. We need ourselves a new rival. Great Horde is pretty high on my list because, well, I do need to eat them at some point. And they hate me as well, so it's a natural progression. I'm just really hoping they're not guaranteed by Muscovy later on, but I'm not even sure if they do stop that. Hopefully that helps us from having them think that they're too big for their boots. Riga, though, I want to fight you. I mean, the Ottomans would get involved. Good for them. Oh, they've got an administrator now, but they still don't want any Wallachian lands, because that's what I would likely do. I would go to war with Wallachia with the best CB, and drag in the Ottomans for land. And then that would crush Hungary to bits, and I'd force Hungary to not be friends with Muscovy, and then Muscovy dies. I mean, the alternative is I just fight Muscovy, bring in the Ottomans, and everybody's happy. But the Hungarians would delay the onslaught of the Muscovites, of the Ottomans, to the point where I might actually get severely steamrolled. I'm not really wanting to be steamrolled right now. I want to do the steamrolling. Still sorely tempted to threaten war over that one province, so I will. I mean, hell, it's a free piece of land. Except Livonia will suddenly think they're better than me again. How dare they? I wonder if there's anything I can do in general to make them happier that isn't just placating them. Because, I mean, it's that forced religion that I did that's really cheesing them off. And whilst I could work my way around that, you know what, I can spend a bit of prestige to bring them onto my level. And then that Narwa is going to them. Yeah, I'm glad they're saying yes, though. Jake, don't you want to build some forts? I want to build one fort in Kiev. But I can't do that whilst they are busy making a core there. We'll get on it. Move to cut the Ottomans off from Central Asia. Why would I ever want to do that? I don't plan on taking any of this land. When it comes to the east, I'm taking my culture group and that's it. I mean, there's this, but I mean, I might just make sure that Perm is as free as they deserve to be, which is very free. I might as well claim Villainous. I'm going to want it eventually. I might give that claim over to Livonia too. And by might, I mean may as well. I don't think I even can, actually. Never mind that. Good. Oh, wow. Teutonic Order, you went a bit too ham on that one. This is another good opportunity to fight the Livonian Order. I don't really care about Aragonese involvement. I doubt that they would do much. But, I don't know. Oh, I do not like your mutual friendliness with Hungary, but Hungary are chock full of alliances already. It's sorely tempting to gun you down. Denmark, Ragusa. Okay, it's the Denmark side that's a bit worrying because that includes Brandenburg. I wonder if I can force people, well, I know I can force people to break alliances. Not with this negative prestige, though. Who would have thought? Yeah, Livonia's looking even better now, though. I want to fight this, but I want to solidify my my provinces right now. Muscovy just keeps sending those insults. We got conquest on them, but it's not from my provinces. Ah, I completely forgot about this, didn't I? There is the Protestant League, and that's going to have a lot of big people fighting each other. I think the reason these two are friendly on the Catholic side, Teutonic Order and Hungary, both on the same side of that, so they like each other. I'm liking my Rostov, though. I can't wait for these cores to be done. Well, I can, and I am, and there we go. Bit of an investment, but I could erect a fort here, and it would destroy the what's-its. Yeah, a lot of the devastation that I have. Not only that, but it's actually a very good strategic place for such a fort, so I'm happy enough to do that. Bit of an investment, but what you gonna do? I mean, another investment would be building half-decent churches for some bonuses, but hey. Do I look like the kind of guy that keeps that in mind? If I was, I'd be the kind of guy that gets monopoly charters and eats those contributions from the burghers. Diet, generalships, admin support. I do quite like the idea of getting some admin support though. And some patriarch authority. I need that. Well, it's not need. I want that. And I could get just a bit more and then enjoy a whole lot out of you. Anywhere with half decent. Yeah, you'll do because you're already a bit ravaged. There we go. That'll up their influence to the point where I can get my 100 admin. I could get more if I did these, but I'm not about to risk. Well, no, I'm not risking it. I'm really bad at keeping track of those things anyway, so I'll just take my 100 admin and be happy chappy. Otherwise, I mean, I really want that. I want those contributions. But then I always want those contributions. We can save the general for another day. And that day is today. Gimme. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. King Johann. I feel like saying who would believe, but that's Chris's line. Alright, cores are us. That's excellent. Honestly speaking, I would like to make these things full cores. Don't really see why I wouldn't. 4 out of 4 full core. We'll get them converted, and it's you know, it's decent land to be mine anyway. And then there are these, which again, how am I looking on my state limit? 11, of which I have 9. And I think these ones deserve to be mine. I mean, they are my culture, and the development isn't too bad. So, ka-ching. Shame about the horrific, well, you know. And let's get those conversions going. Because we don't tolerate heretics around here. Come on, Livonia, there's no need to be like that. Okay, the young boy will be of age quite soon, but the queen is very likely to die soon. I could, would, and maybe even should attack Riga. But what I also should do is drive down that autonomy that I have. The autonomy isn't that high, but when it could be lower, make it lower. I could also stop those rebel factions, but that'll be another time. Give me that. It's essentially dropping 150 autonomy, so I want to see how my my everything changes here. 1993 and 25,270. Probably needs a month to update that. Well, no, that went up straight away, which is good. Now we're talking. I do love money. I hope you never get any friends, Lithuania. Really, I do. I should probably start thinking about... Ooh, I don't want extra aggressive expansion for what I'm going to do. But I certainly don't want to lose dip power, so I'll take it. If I get over there and I'm in a good spot to just crush on Riga there. We are going to face that revolt sooner or later, but it's nothing too big. Should work on those Ottoman relations, Jake. The Ottoman relations are fine, and we can only bring them up by 15. That said, you make an excellent point. We should certainly be keeping on top of that. I'll get one more claim on the less than glorious Lithuanians. And I don't know where Trub... Oh, well, I'm looking right at it. Here's Trub. But I don't want those boyars getting too mad, and it's just one base tax. Yeah, they are already quite mad, so we could actually use that loyalty quite well. Especially if I tell them to go on a diet as well, because then I can... Well, it just takes one bad event to pop them up even more. And I don't have the prestige to be tanking right now. 50 mil for a risk? I can take 50 mil for a risk. You know, I can do the opposite of what I said I'd do with the clergy, that's no problem. Still want that dosh though. Really want that dosh. Taking that dosh. Yeah. This is not patrician, you can see how chat is not interested. They only talk about musical instruments, says Pepper. Yeah, patrician has been pretty great. There's been a lot of talk against patrician, but I think it's just by people that love it so much they feel almost intimidated by how good it is. I don't need any of these ideas in a hurry, so I can... Oh man, I have such good reductions on this. I want to take this really bad, even though it gives me almost nothing. Yeah, get it while it's cheap. But damn, tech's so good. No, tech can be made cheaper in future. We still rely kinda heavily on cavalry, so I'm happy with that. Alright, I can get my other claim on you. Might as well have it on the only land I care on taking from them. Stop doing our spying, and then I don't see a good reason not to be fighting Riga right now. Allied Livonian Order and Lubeck. I can't make Revel drop anything there. And I sincerely doubt, well, no one's going to listen to me when it comes to break alliances. The thing is, getting Ocel will be a bit tricky because I can't occupy it. I should keep that in mind when thinking about fighting Livonian Order here. Maybe I should have demanded it, and I doubt they're going to give it to me now. So I'd essentially be fighting Riga just for Riga, and that does not seem like a good deal for me. At least Livonia has a claim on it, but what I should be thinking about is getting this land off of you. Ragusa, Livonian Order, Frisia. Hang on, you're not allied to Denmark anymore? Hostile and hostile. Man, did someone really spit in your cornflakes there? This is good though, although the Teutonic Order are a bit scary with how large they are. Jake, do you have the Caesar 3 1920 by 1080p patch? Yes, I do. Teutons, how I would love to crush you. Aragon, East Frisia, Livonian Order, Ragusa, not so scared of those. I could bring in the Ottomans, but I am really low on favours with them. Even though trust is good, I should be saving them up for when I want to crush the Muscovites. I want to crush the Great Horde, that much is for sure. Time to see France get wrecked, Jake. Well, good and bad, I suppose. They are allied with the Ottomans, and it's a bit scary seeing those two allied. So actually, this is because England fought Scotland, and they were like, oh, we better deal with France as well. So they called in Burgundy and Aragon, probably Savoy. No, not Savoy. But yeah, Burgundy. And Aragon. And yeah, they really went ham on France. So no strong France in this game. I bet Hungary is just going to do a bit of a reach around and scop up some berries for themselves. That sounds like something they would do. Fighting you is another option here, but I would like to take down the Teutonic Order. The trouble is, their land is such a pain to fight in, such an unbelievable pain. And because it's very hard, you've got to assume that they're twice as big as they are on the map. So tell me more Teutonic order. LMNOPQRS Teutonic. 37,000, half decent force limit. Allies. I want to fight them, but I have to consider what I'd be taking there. And what I'd be taking is a lot of aggressive expansion with the Catholic side of Christendom. It's a shame that that's actually something that holds me back now, because I really want to get punching. Yeah, here's some punching I could do. If only Hungary and Muscovy would start seeing the other sides of things. Hungary is on the almost certainly winning side of the Catholic League. But they're on the opposite side of Muscovy, so I really want this to fire. Oh, Muscovy just joined! They're going to break up with Hungary. 120% sure about that one. Okay, opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks. I have to ensure that the Ottomans can get along here, but because I rivaled the Great Horde, the Ottomans won't get through this way, but they could get through the Crimea River way. Starting to regret making you my enemy now. However, this is good. This is very good. Let's get a spy network going on you. Recall the Ottoman. Fudge. They just joined the same league as Muscovy, which means they're mutually friendly. Hopefully they won't want to ally. Low relations, no marriage, distance, allied to rival. Hopefully that all gets in the way, but friendship within the league can be a powerful tool. Hopefully they just ally somebody else. Gun down Hungary, another option, another very viable option. Let's wait till my diplomat gets home, because there's nothing I can do until then. Hostile attitude towards Hungary is only a -20 because they hate me so much. But I don't have claims on Hungary. Not yet, at least. Right. We live in interesting times. That's for sure. I forget how much at war with rival is, but I think it's 150 towards getting military access. And that won't turn the Great Horde's opinion around. Danes. Yeah, rivaling you was not a great idea. But I can give you military access, which you would really like to further your goals against Lithuania. But you won't give any to me. I could get relations up with Hungary, which would likely help us with that one. Maybe you could feed Golden Horde to Muscovy so that Russia and Ottomans have a border. I can't fight them because the Muscovites guarantee them. I could do a bit of a reach around and fight Gizimuluk, but that would waste 10 precious favors that I have with the Ottomans that need to be used on Muscovy. Okay, there is a path here to being at war with Muscovy, with the Ottomans, without the involvement of Hungary. Oh, well, there we go. No longer desires them. And the allied Switzerland. That's good news for us. Because who gives half a crap about Switzerland? Still, though, the Ottomans need a path through Hungary or Golden Horde. Or Timurids and Nagai. That's kind of an option. Well, Nagai also hate me, so that's troublesome. Jake, you also have to keep in mind you're a great power now. Other great powers may want to interfere with you and the Ottomans ganging up. Another good point. But I mean, it wouldn't be France. France and the Ottomans are good buddies. It wouldn't be Hungary, because they'll have a truce on that one. Could be England. Could be anyone that hates us. England and Aragon are quite likely. And then I find that it's Ming. Oh, and then I find that it's Ming. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a real kick in the face? Yeah, let's just hope it's not Ming. Livonia is a tag now? Livonia's been a tag for quite some time. There's got to be a way to do this. Gotta get back. Back to the past. Okay, they are now broken up. And Muscovy have used up all 5 of their... Damn, that attitude towards enemies going friendly for the Ottomans is going to kick me in the teeth on that one now. Damn, damn, damn. Of course, crushing Hungary is always a beautiful option. I mean, I don't really want to give the Ottomans a route into me, but... well, had to keep it in mind. Rebels want to rise up. I honestly don't want to deal with them, but these guys are not about to not rise up. The wrong religion is really what's working against me here. So I should just be ready to murder them. It's gonna happen. Thankfully we have really high maneuver, so I don't worry too much about attrition there. When's your heir coming of age? 4 years at most. Okay, damn. Opportunity did knock, can't really say anything about that. But now they're on the same side of this stupid league. The league that broke everybody up in good ways for me. I mean, I could put them to use for now, but even fighting Teutonic Order doesn't strike me as a good use of my resources at this point in time. Since I don't want to deal with the Polacks, I might as well do that right now. Who knows, the Chernovs may never rise up. Hamburg, eh? Perfect opportunity to declare on Muscovy. Take the free city out of the equation. I would like to take that, but I don't have any land here for myself. I have no naval reach whatsoever. I bet these guys are happy to finally lose a bit of their devastation. But these forts I could probably do without. At least do without having active. Very soon the fort in Kiev will be good and finally get rid of this devastation that I've built up. Totally my own fault here. Jake, are you planning on joining a league? I do not see any opportunity in joining either side of the league right now. Just means I'd be dragged into a very inopportune war. But Muscovy might find themselves very inundated if war were to fire. As with Teutonic Order, so I need to start thinking about my opportunities here. Especially if it means that you would be a little too busy. Man, I could fight you and bring the Ottomans in, but... oh, I could make Muscovy a co-belligerent, and then all they'd really bring in is Hamburg and Switzerland, and that would definitely mean that the Ottomans would have a route up here. I mean, I wouldn't be making any big friends, but these guys already hate me. Fight Great Horde, of course, going for Rostov, Ryazan here, and then disassemble Muscovy, making a line for Novgorod myself most likely because I want to dominate the trade a bit better. Might as well go for Neva while I'm at it, and focus on forts. Sounds like an excellent opportunity, Jake. It is. It really is. The Ottomans would only be delayed by Mayar. However, I would be, of course, in the front line here, and my nation would get rather ravaged. Shouldn't scare me off, though. Really shouldn't. I see no reason not to do this. There's a lot of the Ottomans just waiting to strike on my behalf, and I have the favors to do this with. Gizzy and Nagai would get involved. And with Nagai involved, if Ming get involved, then they would just come trundling along here. But Ming don't know me. In fact, they wouldn't mind me being their tributary, but I'm not going down that path. They really shouldn't want that. I should be way too far away, but nah, I'm not game for that. Maybe they would be able to. Nah, I don't think they can intervene if they can't see me. What do you have subjects for? The dogs? If not to suffer through enemy occupation, Jake? Well, no, I am on the front line here. My forts are, well, few and far between would be a way to put it. Well, nevertheless, they are active. Now my army is as well, and I don't see a single good reason not to pull that trigger. And the lack of a good military... Oh, well, morale of armies. I like that a lot. Dep Rep, the Queen... Even the Queen's a 6 in mill. It's a sign. It's got to happen. It can't not happen. You know, unless they give me the land that I want straight away, but nobody's going to do that. Truces with people that might want to coalition me? Great. Ally Sweden, Jake. Are you joshing me? Yeah, no. I don't think many people would want to be my allies right now. I mean, we can check that. Sure. Offer alliance. Hey, Riga would. Riga would? Ooh. But they wouldn't want to be my vassal, so what's even the point? I still want to kill them, of course. Let's stop pussyfooting around. They've got to go. Muscovy have got to go. Take the mission for conquering Ryazan, the province, Jake. There is no such mission for me. It wants me to take Braslau. Which means fighting the Teutons, and I'm only too happy to do that, but not right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whether or not my troops are paid for. Guaranteed by Muscovy. Bring it on. Whew. Those numbers look dangerously even, I must say. Ah, but Nagai are nothing. Just nothing. Still, I should get my my units somewhere that they can be useful. These forts of mine are going to be falling like putty. Kind of regretting involving Livonia in all of this, but maybe they can be clever and just attach to me. Because otherwise they're just going to get killed. Mayar actually needs to fall on the double. I'm not sure... Well, I mean, the Ottomans surely have enough cannon to help out on that front. Oh shoot, I didn't consider the Great Horde being right there now, did I? Also, my fort isn't done. Shame I didn't pay my people. Would also be a damn shame if they stopped this. Whew. Done and done right. Let's keep those conversions going, shall we not? Actually, this could be a big problem if they stroll into my land and murder me. Because I don't have a lot of fort to hide behind. Hopefully they gun straight for the Ottomans. Also Hamburg's getting involved, so tremble in fear. Well, that's a good start, and the guy getting utterly thrashed. Also a nice start is Muscovy channeling their energy to go down to the Ottomans. But I'm going to face quite a lot of war exhaustion from this, no doubt. Hopefully, you know, just in case things go Pete Tong, The Golden Horde are interested in Ottoman land. But it shouldn't come down to that, surely. It's not like they have more troops than us. Yeah, my route through here is